How's it going, guys? Today we'll be doing another how-to tutorial video. Today I'll be showing you how to do a burst fade on one of my clients here. As always, I always come in with the 1.5 guard open with my TPOB play clippers and debulk the area. My client here does want it with a 00, so I set in my first initial guideline with the trimmer just to set that baseline. I always like to also remove any little hairs that I see, just so I can get a better, clean, more canvas, so I'm able to, see the full image already. And in the back, he wants a V, so I make sure I mark out that V. Just a rough draft. You don't have to go too detailed in it. You just want to get that outline done. Then here I'm gonna come in with my no guard open, about a finger's width. It's all preference, right? You see the side of the head, and you're able to determine whether you want to go big, you want to go small, or in the middle. I set about a finger's width, just following that first guideline all the way around the ear. Remember, everyone has their own way of making a burst, from what I can tell from other haircuts that I've seen. But typically, it's just around the ear. You come in, no guard open, and then I'm coming in here with my trimmer, I'm hitting the bottom line, just making sure I'm getting every little single hair that I see extra that I might have missed on the first time. Because remember, when you don't debulk as good, sometimes you do miss a little bit of hair. So it's always good to come back, and redo your steps. I like to also hit that guideline I made with the no guard open, just to make sure I fully get those hairs that I might have missed on the first go. It's always good to go back and forth with this. Obviously, you want to take your time. You don't want to rush no thing. And then what I'm doing here now is going halfway open with my no guard, just blending that line out in the bottom. Typically, I don't move on until I blend out the line. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just remember, you can always do detail work, but it's just setting out that rough sketch so you can see the vision of the angle. After doing that, I come back in with my 1.5 guard to also kind of, now that I know that that's where my no guard open is, I come back with my 1.5 open, and I stretch it out a little bit more to see where the final, or almost the final, end line will be, so I'll know I won't push past that limit. So now that I've done with my 1.5, I come now with my half guard open, and using a flick out motion, I'm attacking that line that I created with the no guard open. I'm just attacking that line, creating about another finger's width of another guideline, but make sure you do a flick out motion so you can blend in that half guard with the 1.5 guard on top. And same thing, as soon as you do your guideline, you come in halfway open, you attack that bottom line out, and then it's pretty much a lever play. You can close it one. Obviously, you don't want to close it all the way because you'll create another guideline, but just make sure you're always doing a flick out motion every time you're trying to erase or creating a new guideline, so you won't make no harsh lines. Now I'm coming back with my no guard closed, and I'm doing lever play just to kind of erase and soften that line that I did from transitioning from no guard to half guard. It's just detail work. It's all detail work. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, you're just getting a baseline for the haircut, and you can always come back and do the same. So now that I'm done with that, I come in with my 1.5 guard closed, and I'm attacking that top guideline I did with the half guard, making sure that I'm softening it up, so whenever I do come with my 1 guard open to detail, I'm able to seamlessly blend in the half with the 1.5. So now here I'm coming in with my 1 guard open. Like I mentioned, I'm attacking that top line that I created between the half and the 1.5, and I'm just detailing. This is all it is. You always want to start with the lever open, and then you do lever play. You can close it as you go. You can, if you see any dark areas, you can hit it. But typically what I like to do is just go open all the way, and then maybe just go 1 notch down and then use that flick out motion to ease up the line. And then, like I said, you can come back with the 1.5 and just detail. This is a stage where you're already basically almost done with one side, so you want to detail as much as possible. Once you have certain time cutting hair, you kind of already know where's what, and you kind of already see where you left off with what guard and no guard and things of that nature. So you always want to come back and make sure that you get those little hairs that you might have missed. And it doesn't hurt, going over and over and over. I mean, you let's say you had an appointment for an hour, you had this time to perfect the haircut for your client. Now in a walk-in situation, also you should take between 30 to 45 minutes in general in a haircut, typically, if you already have some time with experience. And even at that, some people take a little bit longer, which is fine, as long as you're able to get a really good haircut, give a good service. People will keep coming back to you no matter what. Also, whenever you do a V line or any type of edge up line, just make sure to always hit it with a razor. Here with the V, I typically use the box shaver. It's a lot quicker, it's a lot easier, and it makes it pop out a lot more. So here I have the end result of my haircut today. If you guys enjoy and like the content, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I will be giving out more tutorial videos and more shorts, so just be sure for that. If you stay tuned for the very end, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Guts out.